Today, I'd like to elaborate upon the whole truth behind my company's labor situation. My employees were forced to work under severe conditions. How lax we were with sanitation, and how my corporation acted as a whole to cover up every facet of this scandal. For all of this, I wholeheartedly apologize.
So are you saying all of this was done under your orders?
Yes. I am solely responsible.
We heard that dozens of your employees were forced to resign due to mysterious illness. Furthermore, these happened to be officials who stood against your proposal for overseas expansion. The same thing also happened to executives at competing companies who were looking to expand abroad. Is all of this true?
Yes.
Was it all... We'd like some answers.
About that, I have a critical piece of information to announce here today.
Here it comes. Okumura is going to say who's really behind the mental shutdowns.
I...
Okumura-san?
Huh? Father? Why did he collapse?
That didn't look right at all.
Don't... Mona-chan, what's going on? No, that's it. You're right. We followed all the same steps. We made sure we just took the treasure, too. I should call home.
This isn't our fault. It's been okay all 4 times so far, ever since Kamoshida.
If we let the shadow live, the real person won't undergo That's how it should.
Yeah, What's wrong?
This is... I remember now. It's just like what happened to my mom.
So this is the moment when mental shutdown occurred.
But why did they target Okumura-san?
Damn it! What the hell's going on here?
I have to go. I'll talk to the staff before I leave. Feel free to take your time. Haru!
This ain't our fault, right? I'd like to think so.
Some welcoming party, huh?
I'll get in contact with Haru later. But for today,
It's been a while. What do you...
this is just a hypothesis. But perhaps Okumura was bitten by his lapdog.
Are you implying that the Phantom Thieves triggered a sudden mental shutdown on Okumura?
There might have been a falling out of sorts, so the Phantom Thieves abandoned a useless employer. And to cover their tracks, they dealt with Okumura.
I hate to bring this up, but I'm actually here about that.
Did you find any evidence?
No. Actually, there's a chance that the party behind these aren't the Phantom Thieves, but someone...
How do you mean? You were...
It is still hypothetical at this point.
We're searching the Okumura residence tomorrow. Same with Shujin and its principal. We will find evidence on this, no matter what it takes. By the way, I wanted to ask you something.
Yes?
You haven't looked at my laptop or taken files from it without my permission, have you?
That's quite out of the blue.
There were traces that someone transferred data. It was only a small error pop-up, but I noticed it immediately after I had that argument with you last month.
And that's why you suspect me? Oh, please, give me a break.
Are you saying you didn't?
As a detective myself, I honor the value of information, as well as the effort invested in it. I take pride in what I do. I thought you, of all people, would understand such values, Sai-san.
I apologize. But then, who stole my data? I let my guard down. They're mine. I'm the one who will catch them.
On your feet, inmate. Our master has an
First, I'd like to say, but who knows? However, it seems a contingency has occurred. At this rate, your rehabilitation. I truly look forward to seeing.
All right. Is that true?
Listen, this...
So basically, your group didn't go after Okumura's life. And even the death of Shujin's principal, who we found a calling card for, was the work of another. You don't sound like you're lying. If you wanted to deceive me, you could have easily woven up a much simpler lie than this metaverse. Moreover, your account coincides with my own investigation. Is that even possible if it were made up? And I hate to admit, but with my line of work, I know a false testimony when I hear one. Still, if you set your sights on Okumura based on my intel, it'd be before his name was even ranked. You could have ignored him and targeted some other famous person. Why would you go so far as to further investigate and pursue this? There's still no proof. That said, it's safe enough to say that you aren't the murdering type. But with the subsequent deaths of Okumura and Shujin's principal, pressed to prove your innocence, you're... Is it a side effect? What in the world did the police inject into you? Hey, you need to stay focused! Don't scare me like that. If what you're saying is true, we'll both be in trouble if you're... Well then, at last we arrive at... You know what I mean, don't you? This calling card was delivered to your latest target. The one you had decided would prove your innocence. It was addressed to Sae Nijima. Myself. Now, explain everything to me.
It's so... For real?
That could...
Then we need to catch them.
For real? Oh!
What do you mean a surgical consent form?
I can't believe you operated without a signature.
It's over. The patient was cured. What exactly is the problem?
It's really coming down. Welcome. Hello. Made a decision?
What do you want?
Do you like the rain? It's open.
Yo.
Oh! Okay. What are your thoughts? Then...
Hello. Oh, sounds great. Okay, let's go. Now. Huh?